and welcome to Northway. We're very honoured today to have a visit from Charles Collett. Well, Charles Collett was the Chief Mechanical Engineer at the Great Western Railway from 1922 to 1943. Hope I got the dates right, Charles. He's standing here in front of arguably one of his greatest creations. This is a Hall class, also known as the 4900 class. Ketley Hall that we're looking at, number 4935, built in 1929, withdrawn in 1964. So did very good service. Now poor old Charles, there he is, looking sad, because his rivals, well, Sir William Stanier at the LMS, originally worked for the Great Western Railway and took a lot of ideas from the Great Western Railway and developed them and got a knighthood, Sir William Stanier. And on the LNER we had Sir Nigel Gressley building his Flying Scotsman and his Mallard and the rest. But Charles Collett never got a knighthood. Some people do say that the Hall class inspired the Black Five. That was designed by Stanier and became very, very, very successful. We had 259 halls built, compared with 842, I think, Black Fives. But the Black Fives became one of the go-to locomotives during wartime, as well as being very good, of course. But a lot of inspiration came from the Hall class. Now, a lot of people say about Collett, he was standing on the shoulder of a giant, George Jackson Churchward, which is actually correct. So difficult to improve on such a giant as Churchward, but he did it. And the Hall was an improvement of the Saints, which were designed by Churchward. And they became really the first true mixed traffic locomotives. But because of the standardisation policy of the Great Western Railway, anything Collett designed wasn't going to be significantly different from Churchward's design because of all the standard parts. Now look at this. The 4073 class, also known as the Castles. They were proven to be better than the A1s on the LNER when they swapped over in the early 20s. Better in all respects. More powerful, more economical, better performance, you name it. The result was Gressley had to go away and redesign his A1. So you'd have to say Charles Collett, 10 out of 10 for the Castle. Sir Nigel Gressley, 7 out of 10 for the A1, could do better. Well, he probably did, he improved it to the A3. But that's another story. But what I'm trying to say is, poor old Charles here, they just say, oh no, all he did was improve on the Star class of Churchward. Well, when they say only, it's not that easy to improve like that. And what he did come up with was a phenomenally successful, powerful, popular locomotive. There were 171 of them built. Number 5050 was built in 1936 and named Devizes Castle. Then in 1937, I don't know why, was renamed Earl of Saint-Germain. Then it was withdrawn in 1963. Well, all I can say is, well done, Charles Collett. The 6800 class, the Grange, actually just a hall with smaller wheels really, making it a little bit more powerful. There were 80 built, there were going to be a lot more built, but Hitler put an end to that plan. But nevertheless, well done, Charles Collett. The Grange is a phenomenally good locomotive. Looking there at 6818 Hardwick Grange, built in 1936 and withdrawn in 1964. One last Collett design, the 5101 class, of which there are 140. Number 5154, built in 1930 and withdrawn in 1963. These are essentially updated 3100 class and 5100 class, which were Churchward locomotives. Anyway, let's watch them all running.